Welcome back, fam, to another video. So today we're just going to have a semi-quick one and a break from all the in-game content to talk about the fancy new mono that is dropping on the Japan server. So I usually just wait for these to come out, patch notes for global and Asia server, but I want to cover off this because I think it really pertains to the current Perg Melee Festival and the diamonds you've got and stuff like that. So stick around. We're going to talk about my 2 cents about what you should do there and why. But first, let's jump into what's coming to the Japan server very soon. I think it's next week. Or next day or so, actually, funny enough. And it is the new mono. She looks very cool, I will give her that. But there is a new mono coming to Japan, and this is her banner. I mean, I don't really know what to say here. This banner is, it's the 7 Catastrophes banner, right? So it's got Valenti, it's got, Roxy, it's got Mono, it's got Lilia, it's a thing. If you're a whale, obviously you're probably going to summon for it, but guys, unless you really care about any of these characters, which I don't really see why you would. Maybe you want to get Chandler for the Demon Team, but he's coming to SSR tickets anyway eventually. Though we said that about Tamil, it took a hot minute. But honestly, guys, I don't know if you guys can remember the meme that went, hell no, to the no. Who knew I'd be singing into a mic? Far out for YouTube. But that meme literally personifies my thoughts on this banner. I'm not going anywhere near it. Like I said, I do actually need Roxy for the final piece of the reverse stage for the 7 catastrophes, excuse me. So I might hopefully get lucky on the multi, but honestly, I don't care for it. But anyway, let's keep going. So these are the special missions that you'll be doing. You do get a UR pendant, so someone from 90 to 95 or 95 to 100, which is good. They obviously cost 6 normal SSR pendants, so that's nice. 150 ambles is really nice. 5 super awakening coins, all kind of basic stuff, right? You'll be able to clear through this stuff pretty quickly and easily. You could pretty much do this all within 1 or 2 days, right? And get your multi as usual. New Hawk game, or New Year Hawk event, should I say. So this will be a bit of fun, and then obviously these are some of the rewards and stuff here. It's going to be pretty unhyped from the festival, right? So it continues on with the festival banner, but Purgatory Melee was obviously the big release around this time after Escanor, so this is a bit of a lull banner and a lull content. There's still some more missions and stuff here for diamonds and things like that. I will obviously be doing a redo of this when it is in English, because then I can actually understand it a bit more and we can break it down together. But this is the thing that I'm actually super excited for. So we knew it was coming, right? We had Tamil, we had Sariel, and I am super stoked that they're finally bringing out Ludo. I feel like this boss is going to suck, just like the other ones did. They weren't exactly easy, but I'm really looking forward to getting that and getting the outfit for him and her, especially I think for all of us out there that have a Margaret invested in, which I think a lot of you do, or maybe you have a Ludo that you're trying to keep getting a higher combat class for PvP, and you've invested in. These are some very cool outfits that I'm very excited to have. So finally, when we finally get Mael, we'll hopefully have this outfit for him as well, and that'll be wicked. So the 4 Archangels repping their outfits together. So this is really cool. I'm really excited for this. As usual, if you're in the top 50%, you will get his headpiece. So basically, do your best to at least get 50%. It's not that difficult to get in the top 50%. You guys should have no problems with it. And then obviously from there, 30, 15, 10, 5. I don't know. I'm going to do my best to probably get a high score, but I've never been super fussed to get top 5% or anything like that. I'll probably be settled for top 15, top 10. I suppose top 10 would be nice because you get some SSR pendants and some equipment engravings, but I'm not fussed as long as I get super awakenings and the headpiece. That's all I really care about, right? So yeah, the shop, where to buy what on. So this will obviously be where you buy the actual outfit itself, and then on these normal coins you'll buy the weapon. So just like all other final bosses with the gold coins, you purchase the the actual outfit, the normal silver coins for like the lower difficulties. You get the weapon, and then obviously the final reward at the end is the headpiece for the final full set, and this is what you can collect here. The final, I don't know what you call them, the goat version of this boss is coming out. Hopefully you guys are going through and clearing the new, I think it's Kimaru boss, the yellow one with the maces, and you should have finished with Rudolph by now, but don't forget to be doing these, your 5 clears every day. Yep, outfits, etc., SR pendants, okay. This is cool, these outfits are coming back. I really like these, I think these look wicked. I actually really like the ones for Escanor. Will I be getting them? Probably not. As we all know, I'm a free-to-play Nelly, so I probably won't be spending any dosh on these, but they are cool, and you know, that's some very cool skins. So if you guys do want to, feel free to pick them up. Honestly, I don't know who I'd pick them up for, to be honest. Maybe Merlin, depends who you're using. Maybe Gotha might be helpful as well. I believe these are the Tower of Trials skins, and as we know, I really should know that because I've been working my way through the Tower of Trials, but I believe these are the Tower of Trials skins. So they're cool. More skins, angel skins, nice. Freya, and the summer skins for these guys are coming back. That's cool. More dungeon rewards, and I think that's it, guys. So let's take a quick look at the new shiny mono, which is just here in my other little tab, as you guys can see. So Full Moon Shadow Iron Blood mono. I presume that's meant to say Shadow Onslaught, but basically for every 7 catastrophes ally on the battlefield in PvP, so she's a PvP specific hero for the 7 catastrophes, right? So I mean, I don't need to say this probably any more than I already did, but unless you have a 7 catastrophes PvP team built, I don't really know why you'd summon, to be honest, unless that's kind of your goal to build one, then go for it. But her passive only works in PvP and only really works for the 7 catastrophes. But anyway, it increases the basic stats of all their allies by 6% for every ally on the field. So if you've got 3 on in PvP, you're looking at 18% increase, which is pretty solid. And it does increase the hero's damage dealt by the hero's crit chance. So that is nice. So I mean, her current crit chance is 95%, so that's a real solid increase in the hero's damage dealt, so especially if you get some crit chance rolls or something like that on her. But, you know, inflict weak point damage on all enemies, and then removes debuffs from all allies and increases crit chance by 30% and crit damage by 50%. So good for removing debuffs, I guess, and, you know, it'll do decent damage if you have her with maybe like Green Sariel Link, or you have another debuffer in the team, right? That'll obviously work well. And then her ultimate is basically Secret Technique, so I don't know, guys. I don't like I said, not much really to be said here. Like her stats, you know, crit chance is solid, crit damage is okay. All this stuff is okay, I guess. You know, it's decent, but to me, there is why would you save gems and summon on this when you could just be here and summoning on this? Right, like to me, it's kind of a no-brainer. So for all you guys that are free to play as well out there, like as you can see, I've found out about the news and I've just been sinking my gems into this banner because like this banner is insane. I could always love for some more dupes of Melee, more dupes of Trader Melee, more dupes, more dupes, like all this stuff. I want her. Like this banner is just stacked full of heroes that I'd love dupes for and actually want. So I'm not really going to save my gems for the next banner. To me, there's no point at all. Like I said, I might try maybe a couple of multis and then the free multi that you get just to try my luck for a Roxy, but like this is just such a better banner to be summoning on. And then, you know, if you do pull more event spiky coins, as my friend calls them, these guys here, you just come here and then you can buy Festival Diane, you can buy, I really want Cusack, guys. I know I said it a million times, but I really want Cusack. You know, any of these heroes here, like, you know, Festival King's really solid, Festival Diane's awesome. You know, Purgatory Barn's fallen off a bit now. Margaret is really, really strong still in a lot of different content. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me if you're trying to save your, like, either save your gems, right? Either do your one rotation, and if you're happy with what you've got, you're happy with the level of melee you've got, then perfect. But otherwise, just save your gems. Don't save your gems then, and if you're not, then keep summoning on this and then save your gems during that banner, because to me it just doesn't make sense. Again, if you're a free-to-play unit, if you're a whale or you want to spend money on the game, obviously do what you want. I'm not here to judge you, and if you guys do want to summon on it, don't listen to me. You can leave me all the comments in below saying that, Dan, you're wrong, and that's totally cool. Like, do what you want, guys, but for me personally, I don't see the benefit in summoning on the new banner versus this banner here. So those are the new patch notes for the patch that's coming on today, I think, for Japan, and should be coming for next week for us. But yeah, you guys know my thoughts. If I was you, I'd use your gems now on this banner, and don't save them for that at all. But otherwise, that's just a quick one for me, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.